Welcome back to the Black Evolution. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Dante. Got a very special guest, Mr. Kidd Klutch Productions. We're going to talk about one topic. That is Dante Wright and police brutality. Part 1. Here we go. Alright, for real. Cut the music. Time to get serious. Like I said before, it's your boy Dante, and I got a very special guest in the building, Mr. Entrepreneur, Mr. CEO, Mr. He Is the Job, Mr. Kidd Klutch Productions. How you doing, young brother?
I want to say thank you for having me on here. Yeah, I'm doing good.
That's good. I'm good, man. So let's get into it. We got a very serious issue, man. Once again, we have to talk about police brutality in this country. We have so many things going on, from Dante Wright's case and the George Floyd trial, and now we have a 13-year-old black kid was killed in Chicago, and now you have it's just an Army veteran, a black Army veteran getting stopped by the police. A whole bunch of topics, but like I said before, we're gonna do a two-parter. So I'm gonna do this part 1 with you, and then part 2 with somebody else. All right. So now that we got that said, Tyler, what are your thoughts on this whole Dante Wright case, man?
I think it's disgusting, it's despicable, just ridiculous.
Yeah, it gets sick to my stomach just seeing the video and everything else. And I have the footage. Later on, I'm going to play the footage for you guys, and I'll be warned, it is disturbing. So I just want to be warned out there. It is disturbing when you see it. And when you do see it, it's going to be disgusting. It's going to eat you up and everything else. And what gets me the most is the fact that the woman said, taser, taser, taser. And you grabbing a pistol, you grab your gun. You a 26-year-old veteran. You can't tell the damn difference between a pistol and a taser. And you 26-year-old veteran or 26 year veteran. What the hell wrong with you?
I don't know what the hell was on her mind. I know this. She knows the difference between a taser and a gun. She needs to stop with the bullshit.
Yeah. Then you had the police chief.
Won't go down.
Yeah, she had the police chief. The police chief was trying to cover for her. Oh, it was an accident. How was that an accident? You know what the hell you doing? You were training. What makes it worse? She was training officers on that day. I guess she was training them how to. I guess she was training them how to deal with these Negroes. Keep these Negroes in line.
Yeah, like you said, it's amazing that every time these mishaps happen, it's with black people.
Yeah.
White.
I've seen the videos of white people. They be going all in the police. They spitting in their face and everything else, threatening violence. One video I saw, the police officer. Yeah.
They shot at white people and they put them on the ground and arrest them.
Yep. Dylan Roof went in there and shot up a black church. And then they took him to Burger King, getting away with it. Disgusting. These damn white supremacist devils need to stop killing our people. That's why I call them devils. When you do that and you have this callous look on your face, like you're going to get away with it, there's something wrong with you. But,
so I'm going to go a step further. They ain't devils, they're terrorists.
Yeah.
They're state-funded terrorists.
Yeah, the domestic terrorists. And what's interesting to me is they already had, a long time ago, did a report. The FBI did a report. Either the FBI or CIA, I can't remember which organization or which government agency. It was the FBI. They did a report talking about how white supremacists are the biggest threat to our national security. And the government didn't listen to them. That's why you have all these white supremacists, doing all this terrorist stuff now. And rumor is these white supremacists are going to join the police. And that's why they feel the way they feel, because they go into the police department and they become cops.
Not only that, they join in the military to get training on how to do certain moves.
Yeah.
When they come out.
Yep.
They join the police force.
Mm-hmm.
And to stop militia groups.
Yep. And then they're gonna talk about how basically like the cop Miss Kim Porter, talking about I enjoyed every minute of it. Yeah, being a veteran of the police. I'm sure you did. Killing Negroes. I'm sure you did. You bastard.
And she's the head of the police union too.
Yeah.
President of it.
Yeah, disgusting.
And that's what we need to start targeting is these police unions. We need to find out who's funding them. We need to find out how much money is in it. We need to find out every detail about it. Because we need to stop allowing them to fund these police unions. And we need to find a way to stop these police officers from being able to get another job after they kill people.
Yeah, I agree with you.
People.
Yeah, I'm tired of this.
One thing they do is you see them, they get fired. Some of them didn't get fired. When she did, she tried to resign. So she can go get another job and keep her pension. Yeah,
that's what it is, to cover her ass and try to get that pension. She ain't want to deal with that pension money. She want to.
And another thing too, this is not the first time she's involved in this. She covered up other officers that had incidents with black people.
Disgraceful. Covering it up. Sometimes I feel like nothing's changed since the 60s or since the 90s or anything. It feels like nothing's changed. Typical police harassing black people.
And I'm telling people of all races, black, white, Mexicans, indigenous, Asian, Hispanic. I'm telling you all to get indignant, get mad. Don't sit here and take it.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and stay silent. Your silence is telling what you are, where you stand.
Yep.
You need to be loud, proud, and let them know how you feel about it. You need indignation.
Be proud. Don't get loud. Get angry. It's okay to get angry. That's another thing I must. People tell, be calm. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. I'm like, what you mean don't get angry? How can you not see that and not get angry? Get angry. And use that anger productively too. Get up in their face. Use that anger productively. Get these laws passed. Get the George Floyd laws passed. Call out Joe Biden. Talking about stop the looting. No, have these police stop killing us. That's what you need to do, Mr. Joe Biden. If you have an executive order for Asians, you have a crime bill for Asians, you can have a crime bill for black people. Get a crime bill stopping police brutality.
We didn't send you to DC to be the president to protect buildings. We sent you there to protect the country and protect black people. And make life easier. Yeah,
and the fact that Kamala Harris had to come behind you to try to cover for you, saying we need to do this, get some healing. Oh, well, there won't be any healing unless you solve the issue and you solve the problem. But anyway, we're gonna continue this. I'm going to show you the footage of Dante Wright and the footage of the black veteran who was recently stopped by the police and harassed by the police and pepper sprayed by the police. I will warn you, both of these videos are disturbing. So if you don't have the stomach for it, you can skip to the section where we talk about these issues. But for those of you who do want to see it, I will warn you, the videos are disturbing and they are truly and horrifically hard to watch. So I'm going to show you the footage and then I'm going to come back with special guests, Kidd Klutch Productions.
As I watched the video and listened to the officer's commands, it is my belief that the officer had the intention to deploy their taser, but instead shot Mr. Wright with a single bullet. This appears to me, from what I viewed and the officer's reaction and distress immediately after, that this was an accidental discharge.
Traffic stop at BP.
Going back.
Felony traffic stop.
Put your hands out the window!
Felony traffic stop, 1836.
Put your hands out the window! Turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window!
How many occupants?
All units 1013.
How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out! Open the door!
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car! Open the door slowly and get out!
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Open the door and get out the car!
Hold still. Hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Get out of the car!
What's
now!
going on?
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car now!
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I'm gonna obey.
That's
Get
not-
out of the car!
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
What's going on?
What's going on? You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
I'm sorry, what?
Get out of the car now!
What's going
Get out
on?
of the car now! Get out of the car!
Sir, just get out the car! Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car!
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you
ask
should
what's
be.
going-
Get out.
What's
Get
going
out.
on? What
Get
did
out
I
the car.
do?
Get out now.
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
For
obstruction
a
of justice.
traffic violation, I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told
Really?
me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your hands
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out of
please.
the-
Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
Not
Get
a
your
problem.
hands off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir!
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Hey, sir,
Get
Don't
out of
do
the car
that.
now.
Don't do.
look,
I'm trying to talk
get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm gonna
talk.
talk to
Get
you.
out.
Just get out of
Relax.
my car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? Can
Get
you
out.
please relax?
Get out of the car right now.
This
Now.
is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do any.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Back
What's going? Hold on. Watch it.
And 4 overseas deployed. Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
Up.
Car now.
Sir, just get out the car!
I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car now.
That's up. That's really up.
Yeah, get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again.
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt. Can you?
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Can you please?
Get out of the car now. Listen, take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car.
Look.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the.
Look.
Take your seatbelt off.
Look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of
My
the car.
hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out. Please. Please. Look. This is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right
Get
now.
out of the car. Take your seatbelt off. What are you, a specialist, corporal? What are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. You made this way more difficult than it had to be. You just complied. Get out of the car.
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight on the ground. Straight onto the ground.
Ma'am.
Is your commanding officer available?
Down. Let's go.
Is your commanding
Let's
officer
go.
available?
Get on the ground. Get on the
Can you
ground.
please talk to
Get
me
on the
about what's
ground
going
now.
on?
Get on the ground, you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get
going
on the ground.
on?
Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground.
going
Get on the
on?
ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Yes, sir.
going on?
You're not.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this? Why?
You're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really
Come on,
messed up.
sir. Sir, well, just
This
walk.
is really, this is up.
Sir.
Up.
Sir.
Up. You know this is
Lay down.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
Okay, now that we've seen those videos of the police killing Dante Wright and the brutalization of that Black Army veteran, Tyler, what are your thoughts on that, my brother?
I think it's what I'm gonna call out all the damn hypocrites out here that so-called say they support the military and they pro-military. They don't want Colin Kaepernick or anybody else kneeling. Oh, I want to hear that passion now, where another military officer is being disrespected by the police.
And I will say this: if this is how you show love to the military, boy, I'm scared to see how you disrespect the military. Because you call this supporting the troops, there's something wrong with you. I can't stand that. This is an Army veteran. You're gonna treat him like this, all over because of plates, car plates. Oh, the plates weren't registered, or this and that. You can see the plates being taped up in the video, in the footage. You can see that. But these domestic terrorists don't think about him as a human being. They saw that as a chance to flex their power. I think one of the officers, he was kind of trying to be reasonable. The other one was just completely being out of pocket, talking about, get out of the car now, pepper spraying him and everything else. When the dude was afraid to get out, he said, you should be. Get on the ground. And this and that. And the other one was trying to be like, hey, listen, get out of the car, we'll talk to you. He was at least trying to be reasonable. But that doesn't excuse the fact that he had guns drawn immediately. What is so threatening about a Black Army military person and you gonna immediately draw your guns out? It's supposed to be a quote-unquote traffic stop. If it's a traffic stop, okay, talk to them about the traffic stop. You don't need to be guns drawn talking about, get out of the car, get out of the car. It was completely unnecessary. And the part where that man pepper sprayed him was disturbing to me, man. It was disgusting. And then people wondering why Black people are angry. My opinion, they're not angry enough.
I agree too, and you know what? I think they felt the need to disrespect him because they didn't think he deserved to wear the uniform. They didn't think blacks should have the right to be in the army. They don't think blacks have the right to vote. Blacks don't have the right to do anything but shut up and dribble, shut up and entertain, shut up and stay in poverty.
Yep.
That's how they think, stay in their place.
Yeah.
Stay in their lane. And that's the thing that people got to understand, especially Black people in America understand. They don't view you as nothing but property. They did from the beginning of time, and it's still.
I agree with you on that. They don't view you as a human being. They view you as property. From the 3/5 Compromise to all these other laws to Jim Crow to putting drugs in our community and doing the war on drugs and incarcerating us and all this stuff to be being harassed by police. And you notice when you see white people in the police department, they show grace, they show mercy to white supremacists who are actually violent. Now, I'm not saying police brutality doesn't happen to white people. It did happen in one situation with David Shaver, where they stopped this one dude in a hotel room, white dude, and they tell him to get all these dumb commands. Stop here, don't stop there, get on the ground, don't get on the ground, put your hands up, crawl towards me, and this and that. The dude went to go grab his pants because his pants were slipping down. So, oh, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but my thing is, when you have white supremacists actively getting violent with the police, they don't do nothing. Matter of fact, look at the police response when it comes to black people and protesters versus the Capitals. When they did that whole invasion. You see it. When they invaded the Capitol, the police just sat there and did nothing. Some of them even had the gall to take selfies with these devils. It's disgusting.
Because these white police officers that they do that, they sympathize and empathize with them. These are their family members. That's what they see.
Mm-hmm.
These are their friends. These are their neighbors. To us, they look like terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
To them, they like family members, and vice versa. When they see us out there, that's what they view us as, terrorists.
Yeah.
Un-American, slaves, prophets. Beneath them.
Yeah, police them. They're a threat. They're the enemy. We're going to war. We're going to battle. Get in their riot gear.
And here's what I want to say about those that keep saying we need to do better in police training. You've had many cops. You had a police officer from the Capitol. He's a black guy. He said it. You've had black police officers around the world saying we have the best training in the world. They said the problem is not the training, it's the people that we put in those uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we got to understand. We can train all you want. If that person has a racist, white supremacist mindset, they're going to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then we need to do background checks. Because if you look at any other job in the world, if a doctor did the things that a cop did and they killed all those patients,
they'll lose their job.
They will lose their license.
Yeah, lose their license, they'll go to jail. For accountability purposes, they'll lose their job. But the police officers, they go on administrative leave, or they try to resign, or they try to make up excuses and everything else. I've never seen a department where you have all this training and stuff like that, but you have zero accountability. Your boss is covering for you. The people there are covering for you. They don't hold you accountable. If you have a corporate America or a corporate job position, you do something stupid or reckless or foolish, you will lose your job. But these dang police officers go on administrative leave and some of them get away with it. Matter of fact, I'm going to say go one step further. Most of them get away with it.
Because you know why? Because the boys and girls in blue, they stand together.
Mm-hmm. Even the court system, the juries, they select all white juries. And they have them not be quote unquote guilty and give them a slap on the wrist or say not guilty or they get acquitted. That's a problem, not just with the police, but the whole damn criminal justice system. And I'm calling it out. We speaking real truth on this podcast. We don't shy away from calling this stuff out. It's a damn shame.
Here's what I gotta say to those that keep saying, well, all police officers ain't bad. We know that. But the good ones need to step it up.
Mm-hmm.
And start calling these people out. Because I've seen a few good ones over this week. They call them out, but we need more. You need to call them out. You need to turn them in. You need to take them down. Or else you're going to get caught in the crossfire too. In a mess. And we don't want that to happen.
Yeah. Even if the good police officers, I will say this. I appreciate y'all stepping up. But not enough of you is stepping up. You need to have some more police officers stepping up and speaking out. Because if you don't speak out, silence will equal complacency. I will say this again. Silence will equal complacency. If you are silent, then you are complacent. And you are allowing this stuff to continue. You are allowing this stuff to happen. So, Tyler, overall, man, what are your final thoughts on these two incidences of police brutality? And what do you think needs to be done to stop these devils from killing us?
My final thought is, if everybody puts their full attention on this, it's not going to change. So they start making a big enough issue to pass laws to change it, it won't change.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm going to end it.
I'm going to get into it with this. If you are silent, you are complacent. Those who want to do stuff and we speak out against these officers, good. But if you are silent, you are complacent. I will say this, it will not change until we force it to change. We have to force it. Get these laws passed, get legislation passed. The problem is not the trading, the problem is who are you allowing? Who are you hiring? Not just themselves, but the police chiefs. Who is the district attorney? Who are you hiring or putting in these positions of power to allow this stuff to happen? We got to call that out too.
And also the reason why they have so much power because we give it to them.
Mm-hmm. Remember, people forget, this is our tax dollars. This is our taxpayer money. This is our money going towards them. They're supposed to protect their serve.
I'm glad you said that because the cop that resigned guarded by police officers. Why does she get that treatment? She's not a police officer anymore.
Yeah.
So she's getting a free ride on our tax dollars.
Mm-hmm.
We need to speak out against this too.
Mm-hmm.
The corruption.
Yep. And I will say this one more. This is my final thoughts. The corruption we speak out of, but there needs to be this policy release. They always want to demonize the black man who is being harassed, or who the black woman who is being harassed. They always want to demonize them. So with the George Floyd thing, they try to say he had a criminal record, or it was drugs. It was the drugs that killed him. It was the drugs. Or with Dante Wright situation, they were like, oh well, he was resisting arrest. Yeah, white supremacists doing far worse than what Dante Wright did, and they get a slap on the wrist. And then with the black veteran, they say, oh, he didn't comply enough. Why he didn't comply? He was being the most calm veteran that I've ever seen in my life dealing with that situation. And the fact that he was still harassed like that is disgusting by these domestic terrorists.
Did you see what the cops said when they explained to him what happened? He was like, you have to understand, well, there's Black Lives Matter. We're scared of our jobs. We're scared of being fired.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be scared of your job.
Yeah.
If you don't do right, you're going to lose them.
Yeah.
If you don't do right, you shouldn't be just scared of your job. You should be scared of your freedom because you're going to jail.
Yeah. Doing all that stuff. They're talking about, they even threatened his military career. Talking about if we're gonna end your military career if you try to press charges. Now you can let this go, or we will come after you if you go after us and this and that. I'm like, who are you? You're supposed to protect and serve the citizens. He's a military veteran. You're gonna treat him like that?
We're not letting it go. We're coming for your pension.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming for your health. And we're coming for your job if you don't know how to act.
Yep, we come with everything you got. You will be sitting in jail in solitary confinement.
So I suggest these cops get their act together.
Mm-hmm. Even the good cops.
A lot of them are going to be in jail themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And the good cops, if you stand there, you won't have to worry about having a job.
If you stand there, you complicit, you won't even worry about having a job. You're guilty along with them. You might as well pull the trigger as long as them. Because you ain't stand up, you ain't say nothing. You allowed this to happen. You allowed this to continue. And you ain't do a damn thing. But that's our final thoughts. I'm Dabba Daniel. This is your boy, Kidd Klutch Productions, and we signing off. Listen to this outro music.